This is another lookout.
Are we pulling up the lookout?
Oh, you want to see? Oh, yeah. This is a good one. What's your phone? Oh, I got you. Where's your phone?
Camera.
Where?
Camera.
I don't see it. Oh. Hold that.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, that is gorgeous.
trail leads down to Grotto Falls. Grotto Falls is just as picturesque as its rainbow counterpart, but much more accessible. If you're on the lookout for reptiles and amphibians, you want to check out Grotto Falls. The shade from beech trees, along with the 25-foot-high waterfall kicking up mist, creates a cool, moist environment, perfect for all sorts of little critters. One type of lizard you can find here is the Junaluska salamander. This animal is only found in North Carolina and East Tennessee. The salamander is named after a Cherokee leader who traveled on the Trail of Tears, Chief Junaluska. After his forced relocation to Oklahoma, he returned to the Great Smoky Mountains, this time as a settler. That's right, Junaluska had to apply to become a citizen in his own ancestral home. The salamander's habitat coincides with the region Junaluska once ruled over, hence the name.
This is where they're going. I think this is a bathroom. I don't know. No parking on shoulder next mile.
Grotto Falls parking area.
Requires a parking tag. And I do believe that they're Sunday.
They're completely full.
Yeah, they're wanting to do it so bad, but you ain't got a place to park, and you cannot park on the side because they will not let you. They're waiting on somebody to pull out. That's what they're doing and leave.
Is that it up there?
It goes that way.
Grotto Falls 1.4.
Yeah, it goes that way. If we wanted to done clean this dome, I would probably do that. But my knees cannot take that. But it is nice though. But you go up elevation.
I'm glad to know your knees can't take it either.
Oh yeah. As a Subi route, and all these people pull down to here.
Ditch.
Yeah. They pulled down.
In November of 2016, Tennessee and North Carolina were poised for disaster. It hadn't rained in weeks. Ponds and rivers had dried up. Plant life became brittle and dry and extremely flammable. It was like a stack of kindling, waiting for a single spark to ignite the entire state in an unstoppable blaze. And burn it did. On November 23rd, a fire was reported. Officials closed the hiking trail to visitors, but were unable to do much else. Low visibility from the smoke made it impossible to fly aircraft, so dropping water from above was out of the question. And nobody was going to try to drive a fire truck up a steep rocky mountain. So the fire department decided to hope for the best. There was nothing to do but set up a warning zone and wait. In most cases, a fire on a mountaintop will stay confined, burning out before making its way down the slope. With any luck, it would stop before coming into contact with people. But this was definitely not most cases. Hurricane-speed winds over the next 5 days encouraged the fire to burn hotter and spread across the dry timber. As trees keeled over, they knocked over power lines, creating even more fire hazards. By the time the fires burned out on December 6th, 14,000 residents of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge were forced to evacuate. Over 10,000 acres of land had been scorched, making this one of the biggest natural disasters in the history of Tennessee.
drop off over here.
Yeah.
And you have a bad habit of hugging the edge. It's beautiful.
Can't see it. I just see a little corner.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's rumbling all like rocks and stuff.
It's boulder. Look at that pile up.
Moss is on there big time. I think I might be allergic to the moss.
It could be. Well, this is an old
makes
mill
me
grist.
sneeze a lot.
You want to get a picture of this, or I mean, you can get one while we're driving.
If you slow all the way down. Okay. That part. That's on the other side, but it's okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's alright.
Served as blacksmith shop owner, general store manager, grist mill operator, part-time carpenter, and on occasion, a preacher. Whatever the community needed, this jack of all trades filled in. Now, let's take a look at his house. Compare this building to the dog-trot style of the Bales cabin. Instead of 2 rooms connected by a common breezeway, these rooms are connected by a common chimney. This keeps the center of the house warm and goes through half as much firewood. But the crown jewel of Reagan's estate was the tub mill. Continue straight. Let's take our story back to the late 1700s. Most American colonists lived in coastal towns with a port economy, like Savannah. They relied heavily on shipping and trade with other nations. By contrast, this backcountry of inland Appalachia was populated by farmers and hunters. The focus here was on independent subsistence farming. There was no real access to ports, ships, or trade. But Appalachian settlers still developed their own version of community with their neighbors. And Appalachian workers were keeping the rest of the United States afloat. The logging industry supplied the nation with timber to keep constructing houses, and the coal mines employed hundreds of workers to keep America's steam engines running and fires burning.
there, yeah. He's right there.
Slow down. We're on the edge.
Continue straight. The scenic Roaring Fork Motor Nature Trail culminates in one more stunning waterfall, and this time you don't even have to leave your car to see it. The place of 1,000 drips stands right next to the road on your left. Rather than a sheer straight drop like Rainbow Falls, the water here cascades over a series of rocks,
it's at the end of a bridge over
water
there.
to split into 1,000 directions.
That bridge right there?
Over the centuries, the water has
It's at the
eroded
end
the
of it,
rock
on the
into intricate
left.
patterns.
Well, I can't get it.
Even
Oh,
if you're
wait.
visiting during
That's
the
not
dry
the bridge
season,
yet.
it's worth a look to see the all-natural carvings in solid stone.
Woo! Watch it. That's it.
That's not it. Oh yeah, it is too. This is the pull-off work.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we missed it.